Could the Gripen fighter jet truly be Canada's air defense backbone all the way to 2040? We're diving deep into the controversial decision to potentially keep these jets operational for decades to come. What does this mean for Canada's sovereignty and its position on the global stage, especially with emerging threats? Canada's Air Force faces a critical challenge, modernizing its fleet while balancing budget constraints. The solution might just be extending the life of the Gripen. But is this a tactical masterstroke or a risky gamble? We'll explore the upgrades and strategic implications that could secure Canada's skies for the next 15 years.
Canada today faces a dilemma that strikes at the very core of its defense identity. The CF-18 fleet, once the pride of the Royal Canadian Air Force, is now aging rapidly, with many airframes stretching beyond their intended lifespan. Against the backdrop of an unpredictable global security landscape, from Russian assertiveness in the Arctic to China's expanding influence, the urgency to modernize Canada's fighter capability could not be greater. But here's the twist. The world's so-called obvious choice, the F-35, wasn't necessarily a perfect fit for Canada's unique requirements. High costs, complex maintenance demands, and debates about whether its stealth advantages truly serve Canada's geographic and strategic priorities all left decision-makers searching for alternatives. This is where the Gripen entered the conversation. At first glance, it seemed almost too good to be true. Lower acquisition and operating costs, proven interoperability with NATO allies, and unmatched operational flexibility, especially in Arctic conditions, where quick turnaround times and rugged reliability matter most. To many analysts, the Gripen looked less like a compromise and more like a smart, strategic bet. Yet the question lingered. Could this lighter, cost-efficient jet truly anchor Canada's air superiority for decades to come? That's the controversy we need to unpack.
Fast forward from the boardrooms to the hangars, and the question becomes, what does the Gripen actually bring to Canada today? Stripped of the media hype and political spin, the reality is nuanced. Operational reports suggest the Gripen has proven surprisingly adaptable. While it may lack the raw stealth of an F-35, it excels in areas that truly matter for Canada. Rapid deployment in remote Arctic regions, lower maintenance downtime, and interoperability with key NATO allies. Pilots have noted its agility and reliability, particularly during joint exercises, though some limitations in payload and range remain points of discussion. Strategically, Gripen is already reshaping Canada's defense posture. NORAD operations, long reliant on older CF-18s, are beginning to see smoother integration with Gripen's modern avionics and sensor suite. In the Arctic, the aircraft's ability to operate in harsh conditions with minimal support gives Canada a tactical edge that goes beyond headline-grabbing fighter jet comparisons. In short, the Gripen is not just a theoretical solution on paper. It's quietly influencing real-world defense commitments, subtly recalibrating Canada's air sovereignty strategy.
Looking ahead to 2040, the Gripen isn't just a jet. It's a platform in evolution. Analysts predict a series of technological leaps designed to keep it relevant in a rapidly changing aerial threat environment. AI-assisted decision support could allow pilots to process massive streams of data in real time, suggesting maneuvers, flagging threats, and even coordinating electronic warfare tasks autonomously. Stealth and sensor upgrades are on the horizon, potentially narrowing the gap with fifth-generation fighters. One key advantage lies in Gripen's open architecture design. Unlike many competitors, this flexible framework allows Canada to integrate custom systems, future weapons, and new software upgrades without being locked into proprietary ecosystems. In other words, Gripen can grow with Canada's needs, not the other way around. And here's where things get particularly interesting: the possibility of a Canadianized Gripen. Imagine jets tailored for extreme Arctic conditions, enhanced communication systems optimized for vast northern territories, and software calibrated for Canada-specific defense scenarios. While speculative, these modifications could turn the Gripen from a standard fighter jet into a uniquely Canadian air defense asset, shaping the nation's aerial strategy for decades to come.
A modernized Gripen fleet isn't just about planes in the sky, it's a statement on the global stage. For Canada, the integration of these jets sends a clear signal to NATO allies and international partners. This nation is serious about defending its airspace and contributing meaningfully to collective security. Gripen's interoperability with allied forces ensures Canada can seamlessly participate in joint exercises and rapid response operations, strengthening its diplomatic and strategic leverage. Economically, the decision to invest long-term in Gripen opens doors to industrial partnerships, research collaborations, and domestic defense jobs. Canadian firms could be involved in maintenance, avionics upgrades, and specialized Arctic adaptations, creating a localized defense ecosystem that extends far beyond simple aircraft acquisition. But the ultimate measure lies in capability. By 2040, peer adversaries may field highly advanced, networked fighters and drone swarms. Gripen's evolving technology, combined with AI integration, modular upgrades, and potential Canadian-specific modifications, positions it as a credible deterrent. While not invincible, a thoughtfully modernized Gripen fleet could allow Canada to punch above its weight, safeguarding sovereignty while maintaining strategic relevance in an unpredictable world.
As Canada looks toward 2040, sustaining air power requires more than just aircraft. It demands vision, investment, and decisive policy choices. Key decisions now, from budget allocations to pilot training programs and Arctic-specific support infrastructure, will determine whether the Gripen can fulfill its full potential as the backbone of Canada's air defense. Critics will undoubtedly raise concerns. Is the Gripen agile enough to face future peer adversaries? Can a lighter, cost-effective fighter truly match the capabilities of stealth-driven competitors? These are valid questions, yet the combination of continuous technological upgrades, AI integration, and the potential for Canadian-specific modifications makes the argument compelling. The Gripen can evolve alongside emerging threats, rather than being left behind. Ultimately, Canada's commitment isn't just about keeping jets in the sky. It's about safeguarding sovereignty, reinforcing global partnerships, and asserting a credible defense posture in the Arctic and beyond. Choosing to invest in Gripen today is not merely a tactical decision. It's a strategic bet on Canada's security and air superiority for decades to come. What do you think? Is Canada's bet on the Gripen the right move for the future? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this deep dive insightful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest analysis. This is ViperJet Wings, where the future of air power takes flight.